So it's October, it's stoneware month, and I just wanted to give you a little background into stoneware, and we're going to talk about some selling skills on stoneware and exactly how I sell stoneware at my show. First of all, if you watch Doris Christopher's video about the new stone that's coming out, she said, you know, it's our anniversary in October. It's when Pampered Chef got started, and I've had the privilege and honor of actually hearing Doris tell her story about going to the Merchandise Mart in Chicago and buying, you know, her first stone. And she asked the gentleman there way too many questions, and they finally said to her, lady, just take it home for the weekend. Try it out yourself, and you could probably have all the answers that you need. And that's what Doris did. Stoneware was one of the very first products we had in our catalog, and that's why it's so important to our line. And I know, you know, I'm a huge fan of stainless steel cookware. I'm a huge fan of the rock, but there are some things that, you know, stoneware does better than anything else. And what I want to do is talk about how I sell stoneware at a show. So basically, we pull up to the stoneware pages in the catalog, which is now such a beautiful spread that starts on page 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll direct people to the most common stone. First of all, let's just go into show mode for a minute. So, large round stone, okay? Everybody can see it in their catalog. I usually don't have it at a show. Yes? When you look at this, what do you think about? What kind of food do you think about?
Pizza.
Pizza, excellent. Anybody make pizza at home? Some of you, yes? Anybody bring it home in a big box? It's the more common way, okay? So let me tell you what you do. You preheat your oven to 425, okay, not the stone, just the oven. Your pizza comes in, you slide your pizza on your stone, 5 minutes, 400 degrees, it's going to crisp up your pizza just like it came out of the brick oven. It is amazing. Frozen French fries? Anybody here do frozen French fries? Okay, the directions for frozen French fries say you're supposed to stick your head, you know, put your French fries down, and then stick your head in a 425 degree oven and flip each one of these fries. Most people are not doing that. People are shaking. Okay, your fries are not jumping around that way, but you feel much better about yourself. On a stone, you don't have to flip anything. French fries, chicken nuggets, fish sticks, mozzarella sticks, appetizers that you make. Anybody make their own appetizers? I make my own mini crab cakes. Okay, so I take my little mini crab cakes, I'll take my kitchen spritzer, and I'll show you where that is in the catalog, spray my stone, put my little mini crab cakes on, and bake them at 425, 450 until they're nice and crispy on the outside. And then they're baked and not fried, and they come out amazing. Appetizers that you buy in a big box, we all know, Nancy's, cones, pigs in a blanket being the most popular. Same color on the bottom as they are on the top. You will not have black bottoms on a stone, and especially true with cookies. Same color on the bottom as they are on the top. If you burn your cookies, they'll be evenly burnt on both sides, and then I'll show you the clock timer, which I'll show you where that is in the catalog, because that is a fantastic tool around holiday time. So that you see that this stone is totally flat. You can do chicken breasts on here. You can do chicken breasts on here because they don't have a lot of fat. Our stones allow you to do chicken. If you purchase anywhere else a stone that's called a pizza stone, you cannot do things like chicken on them because those stones are more porous than our stones, and they will absorb even, you know, traces of fat and can smoke. But our stone is fantastic for doing chicken. If you're going to do boneless breast of chicken, right on here. But if you're going to do chicken with skin, a pork chop, veal chop, anything with more fat, what you want is the stoneware bar pan, and that's item 1445, and I'll show you where that is in the catalog. The most versatile stone that we have. That is my classic stone for roasting vegetables and roasting potatoes. Roasted broccoli and cauliflower together. Roasted, oh, for Thanksgiving, one of the things I make is a roasted cubed sweet potatoes. So I take one bar pan and I do sweet potatoes, and I do one bar pan with roasted red onions, both tossed in olive oil, salt, and pepper. And then I take both of those and I mix them together with fresh rosemary. That is it. They come out amazing because they caramelize on that hot stone. Okay, so you've got that stone with the one inside. And then somebody at a show, you know, a lot of times people will say, you know, how do you know all this about the products? And I don't. But people ask me the craziest questions. So if anybody doesn't think they can be a consultant, when the consultant, when the guest came up and asked me at the end of the show if I could make lasagna in the bar pan, I knew that anybody could do this job. No, you can't make lasagna in the bar pan. It's not thick enough, and that's why we've got the rectangular bakers. So there are 3 starter stones, actually 4. There's a flat stone, a stone with a little side, and then one of our shapes that's going to hold some kind of casserole, whether you want it to be a pie, whether you want it to be a square, whether you want it to be one of our rectangular pieces, and now we've got a set of glazed on the outside, and the only thing that glazed on the outside does is it makes it more aesthetically pleasing, okay? Stones can be glazed or not glazed. They are beautiful either way. The worse it looks, the better it cooks. The more you cook, the worse it looks. That's my stoneware poem. You want to get your stone to be seasoned. How do you do that? By getting it out of the box and cooking on it. Either something oily or spraying it with oil. And once you do that, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times, you're going to see that your stone becomes a lot smoother. And once it does, it becomes nonstick. Okay? Suffice to say that if I do frozen french fries on here a few times in a row, it's going to become beautiful. It's going to become nonstick. But then let's say I do pizza. By that 3rd pizza, I would want to spray it. And you're going to be able to tell by just the way it feels whether you need to put oil on there or not. I promise you, it's really easy. And it comes with directions, and everything comes with me. And I'm a phone call or an email or a text away. Okay? Cleaning your stone. You let your stone cool completely. Hot water, no soap, and you simply scrape your stone down. This becomes nonstick. It becomes the easiest things to clean. We've got so many other shapes, like if you look in the catalog, the microwave egg cooker, the ridged baker that you can do bacon on, which comes out amazing, the 12-cup muffin pan, which you can make meatballs in. Think about that. Okay, because the stone crisps up everything on the outside, so you can put your meatballs right in here and bake your meatballs and still have a nice crispy outside on your meatballs. And then, of course, muffins and cupcakes come out fantastic on the stone. Loaf pan, whether you're going to do a meatloaf in there or whether you're going to do, a quick bread in there, also comes out beautiful. And the 4th starter stone that I think everybody needs is the toaster oven stone. Okay, so anybody that uses their toaster oven, I very often use my toaster oven if I've got my oven full. Let's say I'm having company and I just want to heat up some appetizers. I can do them right now in my toaster oven and they come out amazing. Or let's say one person is eating, or we're reheating one slice of pizza is absolutely perfect for that. Does anybody have any questions about how to use their stones or which stones to get? Because stoneware is 20% off in the month of October, and I think one thing that I was telling my team, and we have a meeting once a month, and I was telling my team that this is like the most amazing time for hosts because you can get your stoneware like a guest at 20% off, but then use your host discount on top of that and your host half price on top of that. So if you guys are thinking about holiday gifts for Christmas or Hanukkah and you want to buy some people some really nice stones, or you have some engagement gifts coming up in the spring, this is the way to go, is purchase your stones in October.